So SummerHouse is also filming right now, and we're getting some or I guess they're not leaks because the cast is actually just posting pictures.
Yeah.
But the most notable thing is Danielle and Lindsay looking very chummy in a series of photos that I think are actually even taken like post filming.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting. That's possible.
I think
Yeah,
filming
like
might have stopped. I'm not sure.
no, I think filming's
Oh
still
no, you're right. It,
happening.
it goes up until like
September
September.
usually.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
anywho, it looks like they're back to being friends.
It does.
I have conflicting feelings about this.
Yeah, what are your feelings?
So I'm really happy that they're friends again because like that was
Mm-hmm.
so heartbreaking. And
Yeah.
actually, I forget what reason, but we went back and started watching like the first season of SummerHouse
Mm-hmm.
for one of our episodes. And I've actually just continued and I am now on like not this past season, but I'm on the
Mm-hmm.
season right before that.
Oh, amazing. Oh my God,
I
that's so
just
good.
I just haven't stopped. I don't know, it's so comforting to rewatch these
It is
shows.
comforting to rewatch. It's so fun.
And it just made me like so sad for their friendship because they were just like such
Yeah.
good friends. They were such a dynamic duo. So I'm very happy they're friends again. But I
Mm-hmm.
also just like part of me is just like, why did you put like why did this happen? Like why did we have to
Right?
watch a whole season
Oh
of
my
just
God.
like this gut wrenching
Yeah.
implosion of friendship? And now you guys are like, oh, it's all good though, off camera.
Oops. That's just it. Like I have to wonder how authentic it is that, they're not that they have kind of gotten over their issues and that they've resolved it enough to the point where they can be kind of like friends or at least friendly in whatever capacity they are. They're clearly hanging out based on these photos. Maybe they have just kind of like redefined their relationship and they're hanging out in a new way and it's maybe not as intense as it used to be. It's not kind of like in the same realm. But like why did we have to live through last season? Last season was so mainly just hard because it was so divisive, right? Like the fandom was very much split
Mm-hmm.
and like the sides were very intense. And like I
Yeah.
think maybe they weren't prepared and they didn't know how, hostile it was going to be, but like I was actually like I felt like nauseous and like apprehensive every time I had to watch the episode and I was like afraid to talk about it and then I didn't want to go online to like see what other people were thinking because I just didn't want to know
Yeah.
because I just felt like it was so intense.
It was very intense.
Yeah.
Like pro Lindsay was very pro Lindsay.
Yeah.
Like it yeah, it was really hard to watch. And
I'm
we did
scared
talk
this.
about this.
Yeah.
We talked about this on our episode about like what's wrong with SummerHouse. And like
Yeah.
that was a really big problem that they just lost the plot and it was no longer about friendships because everyone like hates each other.
Yeah, like literally nobody wants to be hanging out, nobody wants to be partying, like nobody likes each other, nobody's actually friends, nobody actually comes to the summer house, everybody takes the weekend off. Like
Yeah.
there's just so many different
And
issues.
especially rewatching season three. I think season three might be my favorite season. It's when Paige and Hannah came.
Oh, that's a fun
It
season.
was such a good season. And
Yeah.
actually it made me start to think that like I don't know when the Lindsay and Paige feud got so toxic because watching it
Mm-hmm.
back, there were like hints of it, but
Yeah.
they were still very friendly for at least two seasons.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the weird thing too, is that a lot of people say that the Paige and Lindsay thing happened after the Sierra or like really like kicked off like fully after the Sierra and Austin thing.
Oh,
And
yeah,
like
that might be true.
feeling like Paige was also influenced by Craig and Craig never liked Lindsay. And so like they all kind of just like swirled together as this like new group with like combined I think with Kyle and Amanda and like all of them just be kind of like they would sit around and talk to each other about how they hated Lindsay and they just like started to really hate Lindsay and so then you get Paige's performance in the reunion where she's like can't even look at Lindsay, she's so upset with her